Okay. And so David R. Hawkins is an American psychiatrist, and he, in many spaces, is well known for creating this map of consciousness. He was a spiritual teacher, and he was really into consciousness, just like us. Okay, so when you look at the screen here, I want you to notice something. Way down at the bottom, we have this feeling of shame. So often, when we don't have the things that we think we should have, or we're not who we think we should be, we fall into this low resonant category of shame. Look at all of the ones in red: shame, guilt, apathy, grief, and they may feel like regret, despair, blame, and humiliation. And we go up just a little higher. Now we're in feelings of anger, fear, hate, anxiety, and we may be processing this information through aggression, through destructive behaviors. Okay. So these are the low resonant vibrations that we're going to move out of through this exercise today. You notice as we go up, things start to change for this individual. Now they're feeling a little more courageous. They want to empower themselves. Okay. And maybe you've felt this before. It's kind of like a marker on the path, you know. You start to feel courage to go for something more than what you had before. But sometimes, if it doesn't work out exactly how you thought or expected it would, then you shift back into anger and fear, disappointment, and things in the lower survival paradigm, right? But let's see where we go if we are in a state of courage and empowerment and we move up the resonant um, map of consciousness. So now we go into a state of trust, optimism. We may even find that we are offering forgiveness to those around us. We are in a space of acceptance. We have a willingness possibly to do something new, right? And we are processing things around us with intention and release, surrender. Okay. And we've got this spiritual aspect coming in when we go from when we're at the level of acceptance and we start to embrace forgiveness, we begin to process things through this transcendent spiritual lens. So now you may have noticed we're moving up the chakra. We're moving up the chakra map as we're moving up the consciousness map. This is going to be important for the part 2 episode of the resonance shifting 2-part series, where I give you a meditation that you can do in your body. So now we're moving up, 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 up. We've moved into love. We moved into reason and love. And now finally, we reach in the spiritual realm joy. Oh, so count it all joy. Okay, that doesn't go along with maybe how we're told to behave when things aren't working out, you know? But look at the process. So go over to the far right and look at the process. The process is transfiguration. This is the big change. Through joy, we transform, we change our form. This is something that we will literally do in the meditation. It'll be linked below if it's already out. Um, and of course, we literally do it in the process that we're working on today. So, through this power, and as we go up, we see peace, enlightenment, we see pure consciousness, illumination. Through this power of joy, through this power of joy, we are able to access the great power of transfiguration, of personal change, the transformation of our lives, the transformation of the very cells in our body. And as I'll talk about more in the meditation video, not only are we changing our own cellular makeup, the etheric body makeup, the astral body makeup, but we're changing those things in the people around us as well. As we heal, we are healing the people in our vicinity as well. Okay, so let's pull up the notes again.